Welcome everyone to the Harbor Middle School tour. My name is Ms. Figueroa, the proud principal. Our vision, the New York Harbor Middle School will prepare our young people to be lifelong learners who advocate for their communities and the harbor that surrounds them. We strive to build a culture of collective responsibility, civic engagement, curiosity, and joy through the process of learning and authentic problem solving.
Hello everyone, I'm Ms. Perry, Assistant Principal, and I'd like to share with you our mission. Harbor Middle School is founded on the belief that students learn best when they are able to explore and address authentic and critical issues facing their communities and the surrounding harbor through place-based projects. In all of our classes and electives, we strive to build upon students' curiosities, strengths, and diverse identities to develop the knowledge and skills to build a more climate resilient, sustainable, and inclusive community and waterfront.
So today you're watching our virtual tour, but if you come to our in-person tours, here's the schedule that you will be following. You'll come at 11:15 and sign in. We'll have a little welcome. We'll visit Captain Jack and his Boatworks class and Harbor Studies. We'll do a little presentation for you, and then we'll visit both STEAM and Humanities 6th grade classes. Then we'll come back and return to the Media Lab for any questions, if you still have any.
This is Mr. Zimmerman, a STEAM teacher at Harbor Middle School, and we'd like to share with you about our curriculum today. So our Harbor Middle School curriculum is interdisciplinary, project-based, and place-based. We've transformed the traditional science, math, ELA, and social studies units into interdisciplinary projects or missions, which give students an opportunity to collaborate in teams and work with community partners and stakeholders to design and build a concrete proposal or product.
Hi everyone, my name is Ms. Shawn and I am the other STEAM teacher here at Harbor Middle School. And I'm going to give you a broad overview of what the STEAM curriculum looks like. As Mr. Zimmerman just shared, all of our projects, our whole curriculum is project-based and it is interdisciplinary. So in the STEAM side, we bring together science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics so that students can actually act as real STEAM professionals and produce a real product that, either explores a local issue or proposes solutions for those issues. And so I will encourage you to pause the screen and take a look at the different performance tasks and the different standards in science and math that are addressed and merged along with the community partnerships to make these projects.
To see our students in action today in STEAM, they'll be working on Mission 1, Weather at Our Water's Edge, where the performance task is for students to act as meteorologists and produce a harbor news broadcast that informs our community about the impacts of climate change on extreme weather events and possible solutions to the problems that they cause. In this unit, the science that students will be learning is about weather and climate and human impacts on Earth's weather and climate systems. In math, students will be learning and practicing the four operations with rational numbers, including fractions, decimals, and negative numbers. And in this unit, these two subjects connect by, for example, using data from our weather station on top of the school to track patterns in the weather locally and actually use that data to perform calculations with decimals and fractions.
Hi, this is Ms. Volpe, and I am the Humanities teacher at Harbor Middle School. In Humanities, students will engage in different texts and our different missions that will expose them to the depth of human impact throughout history. Students will not only study human impact in our Redhook community in the present, but also the Redhook area during pre-European colonization and stretching as far back as our common ancestors who lived throughout the last ice age. We do encourage you to pause and read further into our missions.
A key component of the Harbor Middle School experience is learning in the field, using the city and our waterfront as our classroom. And to achieve this, students will participate in weekly field excursions to various sites along our waterfront, such as Governor's Island, which you can see in the pictures, or Erie Basin, to record oyster measurements or monitor the populations in our harbor, as Ms. Shawn mentioned.
At Harbor Middle School, the curriculum that we take part in include expeditionary learning for ELA, Envisions for math, Amplify for science, and Passport learning for social studies. These are the curriculum that we engage in and we deliver. All the content is modified for maritime project-based learning as well. And our students engage in special programs such as marine science infused with introductory robotics, physics, engineering, and computer science, and with the U.S. Sailing's REACH STEAM curriculum. At the end of the year, we participate in the Billion Oysters Project Symposium, a culminating science fair that showcases students' harbor learning.
Hello everyone, I'm Ms. Miller, Assistant Principal, and at Harbor Middle School we recognize that learning is a journey and it takes many attempts for students to demonstrate proficiency. Therefore, our grading policy includes projects, classwork, home study, and participation and preparation. All of these components are made available so that students will be able to demonstrate the work that they've done in various ways.
Hi everyone, Captain Jack here. I teach Spanish, English as a new language, harbor studies, and boat building here at the Harbor Middle School. In harbor studies, we focus around ocean literacy, the idea that we affect the ocean and the ocean affects us. And in boat building, instructors come from Brooklyn Boat Works to teach us traditional woodworking techniques. Students build a full-size and fully functional sailboat right in the classroom that they actually get to sail themselves in New York Harbor at the end of the school year. Wow.
Hi everyone, it's Ms. Shawn again. As I said, I'm a STEAM teacher, but I also teach hydroponic farming and cooking. So in my hydroponic farming and cooking class, students learn the science of growing food, the benefits of plants in and around New York Harbor, and we conduct ongoing experiments and cook with our harvest.
Hello all, this is Mr. Tim. In the Film and AV Lunch Club, students will learn more about movie history and about the movie making process. In computer science, we are exploring the digital world that is vast and ever expanding, as well as becoming a regular part of our lives personally and professionally. In computer science, our goal is to prepare students for the digital world by molding digital citizens. In addition to learning about computers and increasing computer proficiency, students will have an opportunity to work with robotics and 3D printers. The curriculum we will use is the Common Sense Education curriculum, which provides a pathway for our students to become digital citizens.
Hi everyone, Captain Jack again. As the Spanish teacher, I have every 6th grader twice a week for Spanish, and we follow a project-based curriculum called Adios Textbook, which does away with some of the more traditional ways of learning a language, like memorization and busy work, and instead focuses on high-interest content, where we have a reason to learn the language to talk about what we're doing because it's so exciting. For example, the first unit involved us making kites and flying them. And that was a good reason to talk about things like colors, sizes, our favorites, and the weather. On this slide, you can see how the units of study in Spanish are organized around high-interest topics like street food, fashion, movies, or art. This allows students to participate and stay engaged no matter what their ability levels in Spanish, from students who speak it at home with their families, to students who went to a dual language elementary school, to other students who are brand new to the language learning experience.
Hello, I'm Ms. Hartnett, one of the counselors here and also the special education coordinator. I'm going to speak about our guiding lights. So these are our socio-emotional learning practices aligned to the CASEL standards that are research-based and include skills that students need to be successful in school and in the real world, including self-management, self-awareness, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision-making. We work on these skills with students throughout their classes and project work, as well as an advisory in the morning where they can relate to other students. I also wanted to share that if you have any questions about enrollment, you can email me, Brittany Hartnett, at bhartnett@schools.nysc.gov. Parents can also contact Ms. Marie, our parent coordinator. For community resources, reach out to Edwin Pacheco. And for social work questions or referrals for counseling as students join our school, you can contact Juliana Bernier. Please check out those emails if you have any questions for us.
Hi, it's Ms. Shawn again, and I'm going to share with you all our school's equity goal. A lot of our professional learning as a staff is really centered on equity because we believe that making sure that all of our students have what they need to be academically and social-emotionally successful is at the heart of our professional learning. So we aspire to deepen our understanding of our students and to increase our cultural awareness, to increase our knowledge of systemic racism and ways to dismantle it in our classrooms, to improve learning outcomes for historically marginalized students through collaborative inquiry grounded in NYSED's CRC framework. So what is the CRC framework? It's New York State's culture responsive sustaining education framework built upon decades of research in how to ensure that we build upon student assets. There are 4 main principles: creating a welcoming and affirming environment, setting high expectations and providing rigorous instruction, making sure that our curriculum is inclusive and that assessment is also inclusive, and of course on our end as teachers and staff, making sure that we continue to learn and grow in our practices. So I also lead the student equity team here at Harbor Middle School, and we align with the work of Integrate NYC, which is a citywide initiative focused on real integration. And we're looking at not just that diversity in the classroom, but making sure that our schools have equitable access to resources. We have strong relationships between students, teachers, and among students and among teachers and staff, that we use restorative practices, and that there's representation not just within the curriculum, that students see themselves reflected in what they learn, but also among the staff.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Marie Houston. I'm the parent coordinator. I want to invite everybody to join us for one of our parent events, to follow us on social media, where a lot of the class projects and field trips or photographs are posted, and you can really see a little bit of what a typical day would look like on a field trip or in the classroom. And please help us spread the word to other parents who might have not come to this tour but can come to another one. We'd love for you to tell all your friends about our school.
It's Ms. Hartnett again. I just wanted to share a little about our after-school program for this year. Things could adjust next year, but we wanted to share our current programs, including cooking, taekwondo, guitar, theater, lights and sound for theater backstage, photography, AV club for Harbor News, dance, and basketball.
Hi, it's Ms. Rivera. I'm the humanities teacher, as well as the New Wave Photography Program leader. I already have students taking pictures. They got really interested in the camera, and that's why I even started this. They will be taking pictures both digitally and with analog cameras. We're going to be practicing new skills, new techniques. We're going to be going on frequent walking trips. We're going to host photo events, both for the students and for the community in the spring.
Hi, it's Miss Volpe, and I am the after-school theater club teacher. And in theater club, students will take on relevant roles needed for putting on our spring production. Students will meet after school to rehearse and practice using sound and lighting equipment in our newly remodeled auditorium. Students will have an active role in choosing the play, as well as engaging in different workshops to learn more about acting, directing, writing, set design, and more.
Hi, Captain Jack again. In a preview of exciting things to come, I'd like to tell you about our plans for an end-of-year sleepaway trip to the Mystic Seaport Museum in Mystic, Connecticut. Students will spend 3 days and 2 nights participating in a wide variety of maritime-themed activities like harpoon throwing and rigging climbing and sailing. And they'll even sleep aboard the 1882 whaling ship Joseph Conrad that you can see in the picture. This is just an example of how we put the student experience first and foremost and give students something to be excited about at the end of the year and in school in general.
Hi everyone, Miss Marie again. I wanted to let you know about our PTA and SLT. Prospective parents, you're all welcome to join us at any of our upcoming meetings. Our PTA meetings are in person, and they're held on the last Friday of every month during our weekly parent coffee from 8:30 to 9. And our SLT meetings are virtual and are held on the last Thursday of every month at 3:45. We'd also like to invite you to upcoming events. We have 2 weekly events, and you're welcome to come to those. Every Friday at 8:30, we host a parent coffee It's outdoors in our garden if the weather is mild, and when it's cold, it's in a room behind our auditorium with an entrance on Nelson Street. We have a weekly walking club on Wednesdays at 8:30, and unless it's raining, we're out there. So join us any week. We also have a Halloween parade at dismissal coming up on Halloween, and our community Thanksgiving celebration is the Tuesday before Thanksgiving at 3 o'clock.
So if you'd like to follow us and learn more about our school, please check out our website, harborschoolbrooklyn.org, our Instagram account at harborschoolbk, also our Twitter, same handle, and on Facebook, Friends of PS 676. And again, if you have any questions about our school, please reach out to Ms. Hartnett, our counselor and IP coordinator, and Ms. Marie, our parent coordinator.
So if you have any questions, you can look at our frequently asked questions doc that we will provide to you via link. You could also submit any questions that you don't happen to see on that list to us directly using the contact information that we give.
Thank you for coming. It was a pleasure having everyone here today while we display our presentation for our Harbor Middle School. Hope to see you soon.